What's going on, guys? It's me, Semi-Mong. Today we're going to be going through what to first do when you enter the world of Crowfall. With the game still being in development, there's no tutorials or tooltips to help you out. You're literally just chucked into the world and left to fend for yourself. So I thought I'd give a couple minute tutorial, just giving a helping hand and a general nudge in the direction that you need to take to get you all started. So once you come off of the spawning platform, you'll see that there's a ton of different resources around. Rank 1 ones, you can get slag ore, you can get cobblestone, and then the tree's so far away, you can get a knotwood tree. And this is what's basically going to kickstart your adventure into Crowfall. Now, by default, you are equipped with an axe. I know it's showing up as there's nothing there, but that's because you can equip better harvesting tools. But by default, you are equipped with an axe. And what you want to do is go around and start cutting down a ton of different trees. And you're going to want to focus on the basic crafting category within your crafting menu, because pretty much the start of Crowfall revolves around this basic crafting menu. So what you want to do is go down, get a ton of wood, and put in 3 wood to the basic harvesting tools. And this will get you a runestone hammer. So now you can harvest cobblestone. And what you want to do is put in 2 more wood and then a piece of stone. And this will get you a basic runestone pick. So now you can go around, you can harvest trees, you can hammer up or chop down all of these cobblestones, and you can get some slag ore. And that's all of the ingredients or resources that you need for your basic armor and basic weapons, which, as I said, is literally what you need to kickstart your adventure into Crowfall. Basic armor will take 15 of each to make. It requires 3 for the boots, gloves, and helmet, and then 6 for the chest. Literally just all of the same, just stone, ore, and wood. And then your basic weapons will cost either 6 or 12. Now, I say 6 or 12 because it depends on your class. Like, if you're a druid, you will only need 6 because you'll just need to craft a staff, which is stone and wood. But if you're what is it? I don't know what this guy's called, like a little knight guy, hamster guy, you'll need 12 because you'll need to craft a pistol, and then you'll need to craft yourself a sword or a rapier, something like that. A duelist, he's called a duelist, sorry. So you'll either need, in total, 15 plus 6, 21, or 27 stone and wood, and then it actually requires no ore for the weapons, so you'll just outright need 15 ore, and that's just for your armor. And from here, you're pretty much set to go out, kill players, harvest other resources, and just start your adventure into Crowfall. Now, there is a few tips that I want to give, because it's not all just sunshine and glory, alright? Like, you want to start off with this basic crafting, because as you can see, it just requires ore, wood, and stone, like just raw materials. If we go into blacksmithing and say you wanted to make a one-handed sword, if I click on sword, you can see these raw materials have now changed. It doesn't require raw materials, it requires components. So for the sword, you need a blade and you need a hilt. And you're probably thinking, oh, you just need metal to make the blade and metal to make the hilt. Well, no, you really don't. To make the blade, you need metal bars, okay? So where's the blade? Let's just click on long. So you can see I need 3 metal bars. And to make 3 metal bars, I need a ton of ore. To make one metal bar, I need 9 ore. And what was it? That blade took 3 metal bars, so I need 9, 18. I need 27 ore just to make the blade of this sword. And that's with a lowered success chance as well. So if I go back up to basic crafting, if you can look, you're pretty much like guaranteed to craft this just to get you started into the world. But once you get into like the in-depth crafting, like it does significantly lower. Let's have a look. Where is the hilt? The weapon hilt requires a grip, a pommel, and a cross guard. So the grip itself requires some stitched leather. The pommel, once again, requires a metal bar. And then, where is it? The cross guard, what's that? Requires metal bar. And then that will allow you to make just the grip. Oh no, that would allow you to make the hilt. And once again, that's if it succeeds. So you can see down the line, it's just crafting can get, I don't want to say tedious, because it's what's part of the game. It's just a really long process, and you don't want to be doing that completely naked, because if you are out, say, harvesting rank 5 iron and you've got nothing to protect yourself, what's the point? Someone can just come along, or someone could wait for you to harvest it, come along and kill you because you haven't got any weapons or armor. So that's why you want the basic crafting. Now, once you've got all of your armor and your weapons, by the way, it does give you a bit of resistances, sprint efficiency and whatnot. Once you've got all of that, my first call to action, or my first sort of thing that I do, is go ahead and upgrade my harvesting tools, because with better harvesting tools, you get more durability, meaning you can harvest for longer. I know that, let's give an example. Like, look at me harvesting the cobblestone. Look how much it goes down with each hit. If I try harvesting this rank 5 iron, you'll see that there's such a difference in how much I harvest each time. Look at that. Tiny amounts. So you need more, like, better tools with more durability, just so you're not pretty much standing there wasting basic tools after basic tools. So if we go into rune making, to upgrade your tools, it's pretty simple. Look, you just need a rune stone and a sigil, and all of these come from rune components. So the rune stone is literally just more raw materials, stone or wood, and the sigil, you need some paper and some ore, and you literally just pick what sigil you want. So if you want a better hammer, get the hammer sigil. If you want a better pick, get the pick sigil. You can see that you can get shovels, you can get knives for skinning, you can get a better axe rather than your default one, and there's a few others that I've not really dibbled and dabbled in, death and life sigils. I haven't touched them. I don't know what they're for. But to get this ore, to get the parchment paper, sorry, just go into woodworking. Go into woodworking components, and there you go. Parchment paper takes 1 wood, and that's pretty much your set. You've got your basic armor, you've got your basic weapon, you've upgraded your harvesting tools via rune making. Like, you're set to go out, harvest higher tier resources, kill players. Like, from here, your goal is basically just to stack resources and start crafting better gear. Because I'm trying to give an example. I can't because I haven't clicked it. But if I made a long sword now, compared to this sword, it would give me different statistics and also have more durability. And it further goes into that. So if I use if I use just iron to craft a sword, like if I use just iron to make the metal bars, to make the blade, the hilt and everything, it would give me, say, an attack power bonus. So here it would say attack power rather than power cost multiplier. But if I mixed it up and used iron and tin, 2 different types of metal, it would give me different statistics. That's how in-depth the crafting is in the world of Crowfall. So guys, if this game is something that you've had your eye on, like, I would definitely get into it now while it's still in early development, still being worked on, rather than coming in when the game's released and being like, what the hell do I do? Because you would know all of that. I want to finish up with the skill trees. One of my biggest worries was I can't be arsed just sitting here harvesting forever and ever. Don't worry, there are skills for that. So if I go into excavation, you can see increase the damage that my runestone pick does while mining. So I harvest ore faster, and it does that for all of them. So I believe excavations for stone and ore, and then harvesting that, yeah, wood, hide, plants, so skinning animals, chopping down wood. You can increase the speed and how much damage you do to a resource node, so you're not literally just stood there forever hammering it, waiting for it to go down even the slightest bit. Guys, if this has helped you out, be sure to leave that like down below. Comment if you need to know anything else. Comment if you've got any tips or tricks for me to use in the game as well. Thank you for all of the support, and I shall see you in the next video.